Hey YouTubers, if you're here, means you have time for some knowledge. And if you have time for some knowledge, you have time to subscribe. So please do that. As I continue on, this is for the CDL holders already who want their hazmat endorsement. Okay? So, here we go. Let me back up here. Now, I'm going to show you the questions and then give you the answers. So the answers, the correct answers will be a green check mark. If the answers are incorrect, it'll be a red X. So I'll show you that I have the answers correct. All right, so here we go. First question. Oops, sorry about that. First question. Compressed fluorine falls into what category of hazmat? So I'm going to click on poisonous gases, okay? Let's see. Oh, there it is. So compressed fluorine falls into what category of hazmat? Poisonous gases. That's the first question. Next. Non-compliance with hazmat regulations can result in what? Losing your license endorsement, all of these, jail time, monetary fines. I'm gonna click on all of these. And there's the green check. So the answer to non-compliance with hazmat regulations can result in the answer, all of these. Next. Into which class of hazmat do fireworks fall? I'm gonna put explosives. Click on that. Correct. So, into which class of hazmat do fireworks fall? Correct answer, explosives. Next, you have left your hazmat cargo to use a restroom in a gas station. The shipping papers should be, I'm going to click left on the driver's seat. There it is. So you have left your hazmat cargo to use a restroom at a gas station. The shipping papers should be where? Left on the driver's seat is the correct answer. Move on. A vehicle carrying hazmat must have at least how many identical placards? I'm going to click on 4. So the correct answer to a vehicle carrying hazmat must have at least how many identical placards is 4. Next question. If a hazmat shipment is not properly packaged and labeled, you should, I'm going to click on refuse to carry it. So, if a hazmat shipment is not properly packaged and labeled, you should refuse to carry it is the correct answer. Moving on. How many different classes of hazmat are there? I'm going to click on 9. So, how many different classes of hazmat are there? The correct answer is 9. Moving on. To qualify for a hazmat endorsement, you must pass a written test gaining at least, I'm going to click on 80%. So, To qualify for a hazmat endorsement, excuse me, you must pass a written test gaining at least 80% right is the correct answer. Moving on. Next question. Hazmat carriers must display warning signs of what shape? I'm going to click on diamond. So, hazmat carriers must display warning signs of what shape? The correct answer is diamond. Next question. If hazardous waste is being shipped, the word waste must be displayed on the manifest. I'm going to say before the name of the material. I'm going to click on that one. So, if hazardous waste is being shipped, the word waste must be displayed on the manifest before the name of the material is the correct answer. Next question. Which of these is classified as a non-flammable gas? I'm going to click on helium. So which of these is classified as a non-flammable gas? Helium is the correct answer. Next question. If a package cargo is marked with a white triangle with a picture of a fish crossed with an X, this means, I'm going to say, marine pollutant. So, if a package cargo is marked with a white triangle with a picture of a fish crossed with an X, this means marine pollutant. Okay, next question. If the identification number for the proper shipping name on your hazmat paper reads NA, that means the shipment will be going to, I'm going to put the USA or Canada. I'm going to click on that one. So, if the identification number for the proper shipping name on your hazmat paper reads NA, that means the shipment will be going to, the correct answer is the USA or Canada. Next question. Hazmat placards must be at least what size along each edge? I'm going to click on 10.8 inches. So, hazmat placards must be at least what size along each edge? The correct answer is 10.8 inches. Okay, moving on. After you have a hazmat endorsement on your license, you must undergo training for the materials that you are planning to carry. Who is responsible for providing this training? I'm gonna click on your employer. So after you have a hazmat endorsement on your license, you must undergo training for the materials that you're planning to carry. Who is responsible for providing this training? The correct answer, your employer. Next. When renewing your license, if you want to retain your hazmat endorsement, you must have taken and passed the written test within what time of license renewal? I'm gonna click on 2 years. So when renewing your license, if you want to retain your hazmat endorsement, you must have taken and passed the written test within what time frame of license renewal? The correct answer, 2 years. Next question. Who is responsible for making sure that hazmat is properly packaged and labeled? I'm going to click on the shipper. So who is responsible for making sure that hazmat is properly packaged and labeled? The correct answer, the shipper. Battery fluid would fall into what category of hazmat? I'm going to click on corrosives. So battery fluid, which would fall into what category of hazmat? The correct answer, corrosives. Next question. Which of these hazmat falls into the spontaneously combustible category? I'm going to click on white phosphorus. So which of these hazmat falls into the spontaneously combustible category? The correct answer, white phosphorus. Next question. And, excuse me, on an original shipping paper, when a cargo contains both hazardous and non-hazardous products, hazardous materials must be listed how? It says in any of these ways at the top of the list, printed in contrasting color, marked with an X. I'm going to click on in all of these ways. So, on an original shipping paper, when a cargo contains both hazardous and non-hazardous products, hazardous materials must be listed how? The correct answer, in any of these ways. Next question. Poison inhalation hazard or poison gas placards should be used in addition to normal placarding to replace 50% of normal placards in place of normal placarding to replace one normal placard. I'm going to click on in addition to normal placarding. So poison inhalation hazard or poison gas placards should be used, correct answer, in addition to normal placarding, okay? All right. Next question. In government documents, hazardous materials is often abbreviated to, I'm going to click on HM. So in government documents, hazardous materials is often abbreviated, correct answer, HM. Next question. If a hazmat is classified in the hazardous materials tables as forbidden, this means, I'm going to click on you must never carry it. So if a hazmat is classified in the hazardous materials table as forbidden, this means the correct answer, you must never carry it. Next question. A hazmat endorsement on your license lasts for, I'm going to click on 5 years. A hazmat endorsement on your license lasts for how long? Correct answer, 5 years. Next question. When you are carrying hazmat, law enforcement officials may stop and check your vehicle for regulation compliance at, I'm going to click anytime. So, when you're carrying hazmat, law enforcement officials may stop you and check your vehicle for regulation compliance at what? Correct answer, anytime. Now I'm going to submit this. That was 25 questions out of 25. Submit. What does that say? Perfect. So there you have it. Hazmat test done. All answered correctly. Good luck. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I'll have part 2 to this coming up next. This was just part 1. They have 3 sections, by the way.